The difference between an overweight and unhealthy person versus a thin and healthy person is their thinking. Because being overweight is a mental problem. This is me in my 30s and 40s, and this is me today at almost 56. And these two people have very different thought processes. Number one, her thought process left her feeling hopeless, defeated, and sad. And number two, her thinking process leaves her feeling valuable, empowered, and motivated. Number one, she had a mental problem. In fact, her thinking was killing her. Whereas number two, she awakened to a new thought that changed everything. And this new thought released her from a snare. And wait until you hear what the snare was, because I bet you'll be able to relate. Hello, friends, and welcome back to See Change Grow. And if it's your first time here, my name is Lindy Tedesco, and I help you see your potential, change your mindset, and grow an increasingly fulfilling life. Let's dive right into it. As I said, number one, she had a thinking problem, and it had nothing to do with food. You see, she believed that her non-food related circumstances were beyond her ability to change. This belief created sadness and a lack of motivation to maintain a lean and healthy body. While she daily desired to look and feel thin and healthy, she knew her outward circumstances would be the same, no matter how much weight she lost. At least, she thought, she could briefly feel pleasure and happiness when she was eating something huge and delicious. In her mind, what was the point of looking good and having energy and living a longer life if it wasn't a life worth living? What are some non-food related problems or concerns or hurts that you carry? And do those problems involve somebody else needing to change? Do you believe that you're stuck and cannot fully enjoy your life until they change? That's what number one believed. And this mental problem was causing her to struggle with reaching her weight loss goals. Her outward circumstances and the choices other people were making made her life feel limited and meaningless. Do other people's bad choices make you feel emotionally unstable, rejected, or maybe like a failure? If they do, then you're caught in the same snare that number one was. And it's a mental problem. Before I reveal this snare's name, you'll need the key to unlock it. The key is the new thought that number two discovered. You see, number one, she was making other people responsible for her happiness. And that's a thinking destined to fail. Why? Because people are flawed. They're too busy trying to figure out themselves, let alone you. Other people cannot be your source of happiness. And here's the key, or the new thought that will unlock the snare you don't even realize you're trapped in. Happiness is a choice. Yes, that's the key. Once I saw this key and I made a conscious choice to be a happy woman, my outward circumstances lost their ability to control my decisions. And as a result, a new thinking process emerged. My outward circumstances did not change immediately, and neither did my feelings. And it's going to be the same for you. But as I continued day by day to make the choice to be a happy woman, regardless of other people's choices or even how they treated me, I became liberated from this snare that I didn't realize was holding me captive. And the name of this snare is people pleaser. A people pleaser is seeking purpose by making themselves responsible for other people's choices and other people's happiness. In fact, a people pleaser is more concerned with other people's happiness than they are with their own. And that was a trap that number one was caught in. And she was limiting her self-worth and her happiness as a result. Whereas number two, by making the choice on a daily basis to be a happy woman, even before her day began, she was saying, I'm no longer responsible for fulfilling anyone's happiness except for my own. And then it was on, because as a day would move on and those undesired circumstances loomed before her, a battle between her willful mind and her feelings and emotions ensued. And number two, she knew that her only way to victory was for her choice to be happy, to come out the victor over her emotions and feelings. She decided that if those close to her were making bad decisions or even mistreating her, it was a problem they had, not her. A thin and healthy mindset chooses to be happy first, and then they're free to make decisions based on their personal values and self-worth, not others. As you make this internal choice to be a happy person and you use this key to release you from people pleaser prison, a domino effect will occur. And those circumstances that previously looked impossible will naturally change. You'll be amazed at the connection. So why do you want to come out of people pleaser prison? Because one, you're important. Two, it's the only way you'll grow. And three, you have a purpose. It's important and you want to fulfill it. In fact, someone else needs you to fulfill it. By making the daily choice to be happy, you will put an end to those people-pleasing ways, which will encourage your worth, begin the mental healing process, and keep you from making unhappy eating choices. If this video has helped you, then meet me over here and we'll learn how to create healthy and effortless desires that will help you reach your weight loss goals.